Khan Clan, my name is Nicholas Khan and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be reacting to some of the content that Marvel's Avengers has put on their Twitter in preparation for the release of Spider-Man on November 30th. I am so excited. Spider-Man is my favorite superhero, so let's see what is coming to the game when it comes to that character. So without further ado, let's pop on some music and let's go to the Twitter. Here we are. This is some Black Widow stuff because of Disney Plus Day. A lot of cool reveals on that. But let's scroll and see what's going on with Mr. Peter Parker. So here's the first thing, another look at our original iconic outfit for Spider-Man. That's pretty accurate and I think it's pretty cool, and I like how they have a little bit more details on the blue parts. I think that's a nice kind of modern upgrade to it, because it's basically a more modern take on the classic comic Spider-Man outfit. A little bit of an Avengers spin. I do like that. Ooh, look at this. With almost 60 years of Spider-Man history, picking out his outfits for Marvel's Avengers took lots of thought and planning. We chose looks that should satisfy Spidey fans, both new and old. Click that beautiful link below to see some of them. Awesome. So we might look at that to look at some more costumes, but let's look more at the Twitter first. I like this. This reminds me of Spider-Man's costume in Marvel Heroes Omega. If you guys played that game, which I thought was really fun, and I'm really sad it's gone. I had Gambit, I had She-Hulk, I had a lot of stuff. It was cool, it was nice. Ooh, looks like we got a video, so let's turn off the music and listen to this for a second. Oh, no sound? Okay, well, never mind. Alright. Next one. Oh, I like that's a suit that's like the I don't have time to change to my suit. In the comics, Peter's attempts to live a normal life are often thwarted by the need to be Spider-Man. The Bugle Boy outfit celebrates his constant call to action with a sweater vest, jeans, and trademark mask. It makes taking pictures of Spider-Man that much easier, you know? So, I like that he works at the Daily Bugle, and that's cool. I do like the character design. You can tell that he's like an adult, but like not a fully grown adult, so he's not like kid Spider-Man, which is nothing wrong with that, but it would kind of like him and Kamala Khan would be competing for the same space in the game, right? That same kind of emotional arc or reason to care about their character, like they're a young hero trying to make their way in the world. But he's a little bit older, so that's cool. Probably closer to the age of Kate, maybe a little younger. Alright, so this was something we saw in the trailer. Fist bump, that's cool. The Spider Armor Mark 1 outfit is inspired by Alex Savic's design from Web of Spider-Man number 100. Also, Spider-Man faces off against Super Adaptoid in this issue. Just thought you should know, in case you want to reenact anything in a certain family reunion. That's cool. I mean, I'm a color guy, but it is cool armor. It looks sleek. You know, I do like sleek looking armors. Seems a little bulky for Spider-Man, but you can kind of see how it's like elbow pad-ish, like hockey pad-ish in its design a little bit type thing. Like not bulky, but just kind of like the little sections. That's cool. What's next? As Peter matured in the Marvel Avengers world, so did his abilities at creating specialty Spider-Man armors. The Spider Armor Mark III outfit is inspired by the Ends of the Earth suit that was originally designed by Stefano Caselli for Amazing Spider-Man number 682. I don't remember if I read that issue or not, but I do recognize the suit. That's a pretty cool suit. That showed up in the, I think that showed up in Ultimate Spider-Man, right? The one voiced by Drake Bell, when, they did their own little miniature Spider-Verse thing before, like, the Spider-Verse was really a thing in the comics. Marvel's Avengers. Okay, so no Spider-Man here, but the Claw Raid, that's cool. Is there anything else? I think this is just the... No, I think this is an actual video. I don't think this is the same trailer. Let's look.
Dates and signs.
Oh! It's its own trailer. Okay, we're gonna watch this for sure. Music down or off. Let's go. Marvel. Ooh. This is cool. Oh, I like that. Say what you will about the game. Music's pretty good.
Spider-Man here. Wanted to give a bit of a life update since
Turns down a little bit.
You're wondering where I've been the past couple of weeks.
Oh, he's been gone a couple of weeks?
Guys, I'm talking to my fans right now.
He has fans? I like that. He's young, he would do that.
I've been a little busy, and
like young man.
Sorta not really kinda been working with the Avengers. It's like a side hustle.
He called working with the Avengers a side hustle?
Especially when your team has been deemed outlaws in the public eye.
I forgot about
we still
that.
find time to enjoy ourselves outside of work. I've actually been able to do a lot more recreational stuff since I joined them.
That's awesome.
Here's a secret from yours truly.
That's awesome.
The Avengers
I love playing as Kate.
Surprisingly normal outside of bad guy butt kicking. They're like this big family of heroes.
Is that supposed to be Wonder Man?
Helping out, but still finding the time to have fun.
He's an actor, and this is a movie.
I've been goofing off.
That's Wonder Man.
Serious work fighting alongside the Avengers.
Okay, so he exists in this universe. Maybe he does have powers yet, though.
Time, all by yourself. It gets kind of lonely. I've met so many cool people now.
Okay, that's from the Ultimate Comics. That's the Ultimate Comics Iron Man armor.
Places.
He went to Wakanda?
And you know I'd never leave New York. You guys are always my #1.
Hold up. I'm sorry. No, let's finish it, but then I want to talk about something.
The Avengers are like no other friends I've ever had.
We're playing D&D.
It's been kind of great.
That's funny.
Sorry, I'm totally getting ahead of myself. Let me back up a little bit. Start from the beginning. This is safe, right? Yeah, totally safe.
I'm getting really excited.
What could possibly go wrong? Okay, I did not think this one through.
He just jumps onto the helicarrier? Hold up. Alright, so we need to talk about this. Alright, eating pizza with Black Widow.
I've been so many wonderful places.
Right here. Look at this. Okay. So Peter is obviously impressed by the tech, right? Shuri is showing him the tech, but Shuri is like an older teenager, obviously, and Peter, according to the developers, is right out of college. So what do we see in the background? T'Challa. And watch when he comes into frame.
And
he does not look happy. This man looks mad. He's like, who is looking at my sister? So, maybe some PvP coming to the game? I'm just playing, but that's pretty funny. I like that attention to detail. They're putting a lot of work into this. That is the voice actor. Oh, he's just hanging out with some new friends. Get it? Hanging? Please welcome Sean Chiplock as the voice of Spider-Man in Marvel's Avengers. Cool, cool, cool. That was a good video, though. I liked it. A nice introduction to the character in this universe. And this is the last thing, which is November 30th. Earnable cosmetics. That's gonna be awesome. Like, as a game side note, so we don't have to spend money out the wazoo to get all the Spider-Man skins, right? Because he's gonna have so many skins, I'm sure. Spider-Man event, corrupted vibranium, red room takeover, bonus XP. That's cool. Rework systems, power level cap increase. Yeah, I've been grinding off channel, guys, to get ready for this. Just so you know, trying to get some heroes up. And it's actually really reignited my enjoyment of the game again, which is nice. It's not a Hawkeye nameplate challenge when the show comes out. That's cool. But I don't hate the game. It's not the best game, but I do really like it, and especially playing it with friends. But the grind has gotten more fun, I've noticed. And maybe it's just because I'm working towards Spider-Man, I'm excited for it, but I have been enjoying the game. But let's look at this, because I want to see what, oh, developer blog? Okay. Wait, do I need to... Classic suit. Okay. Cool. We're gonna read this. Steve Ditko is the prime motivator behind this outfit's design. With such a timeless look, we wanted to tread lightly, sticking closely to what fans the world over know and love. We focused on updating only key elements that make our outfit feel more handcrafted, and thus believable for this brilliant loner hero doing his best to boot aim out of his neighborhood. Well, he is sciencey, so like... Oh, wow. So this classic suit is different from the other one we looked on the Twitter. Right, see, that's the classic suit. This must be an upgraded suit. Our original iconic outfit for Spider-Man, this is what he gets working with the Avengers, because you can see a big difference. You see that? That makes sense. That's homemade. This has to be after the Avengers, and that suit looks dope. Like, for just a classic Spider-Man suit, it looks really cool. I'll need a name. Well, guess Spider-Man is as good as any. Looks pretty good if I do say so myself. Yeah, this is where they get the black from. It was a lot harder for them to do like really dark blues back then, although there's some blue here, but it's a light blue. So I guess like it's supposed to be blue, so they're showing light blue to dark blue. But a lot of people take this for like black, and like that's why, you know, in the MCU, at the end of Far From Home, you know, his new suit's black and stuff. We embrace Spidey's bold red and blue colors. What? We embrace Spidey's bold red and blue colors and graceful webbing details. These are expressed in the off-the-rack textiles and with athletic wear influenced panel breakups, making sure the suit feels like it could stand up to the acrobatic contortionist moves Spidey is famous for. We thinned his eye bezels, creating a wider glass area that features a unique dual-layer lens aesthetic. Eye bezels? Is that what these things are called? Bezels? Interesting. The Marvel's Avengers iconic suit. After zipping around with Earth's mightiest heroes, called it! Spidey's world and network gets expanded exponentially. We wanted to give him a unique look that embodied this experience. One that's instantly recognizable as Spider-Man, but is more refined thanks to his newfound resources. I think that makes a lot of sense. In our iconic take, we added elements that put Peter Parker's science and engineering talents on display. As they should, because a lot of people don't know how much of a genius Peter really is. His suit's fabrics are more thoughtfully built for a skyscraper-swinging crime fighter, with a shark skin-like material in the red areas and a coarser, more durable one in the blue. His gloves and boots are secured with rubberized gaiters, and compression bands run throughout the suit for optimal performance and balance. We brought in John Romita Sr. style thick eye bezels to give him a focused gaze and updated his icon to be larger and more angular, with a haptic feedback pad within the spider's body. Oh, that's cool. So they're saying coarser, more durable in the blue. So his most protected areas are like his biceps and like his knees and his legs. But it looks like, with the exception of like his knees, right, all of his joints are the like more rubbery material design wise, I guess, which makes sense for like athletics and acrobatics. It's a cool outfit. I do like it. The Bugle Boy Suit. Whoa, look at that. Okay. Well, we already saw the name. I guess that's a spoiler. And even though we want to get to that, let's look at this. The Bugle Boy Suit. In the comics, Peter's attempts to live a normal life are often thwarted by the need for Spider-Man. We celebrate his constant call to action by offering players a chance to take on threats in the sweater vest, jeans, and trademark mask outfit. Being a down-and-out freelance videographer, of course Pete is going to be dodging attacks and dealing damage with his trusty SLR nearby. And with the signature color scheme incorporated into his attire, everyone across the globe will know Spider-Man never takes a day off. But they might also figure out that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Not really. It's red and blue. A lot of people wear red and blue. I like that. I do like this costume as like a, I don't have time to change to my full costume. I think that's cool. The Secret War suit. That looks dope. I'll get that. Just scroll a little bit at a time. We can see it in its glory. Huh. Designed by Gabriel Dell'Otto for the Secret Wars limited series, this Spider-Man design has jumped out as one of the Wallcrawler's most striking interpretations. I read that mini issue. I don't even think you see the full costume. You see like his hands out in front of him. It's like first-person perspective, but it's one of the most iconic suits, and it's like in every game. We wanted to amplify the spy elements with our version. Makes sense, because the Avengers do like a lot of spy type stuff, you know, breaking into a lot of facilities, balancing the artist's bold color and graphics usage of the original with a more tactfully inspired foundation. Durable, rubberized, and metallic materials are perfect for standing up to harsh environments, and his Dell'Otto influenced thin eye bezels make for a chilling gaze. He has thicker webbing patterns overlaying his bodysuit, and his bolder back icon is drastically contrasted with a smaller, more subtle icon on his chest. Bad guys would be smart to bolt if they see this Spider-Man swinging their way. Yeah, it does kind of look more like Karen activate instant kill mode, especially with those eyes. the Spider Armor Mark 1 suit, which we saw on the Twitter. It's cool. It does still give him freedom of movement. You can see that it doesn't like overlap where his joints are, which is smart, but it gives him more protection. Based on Alex Saviak's, I'm probably not pronouncing that right. Designed from Web of Spider-Man number 100 back in 1993, when Spider-Man was fighting Super Adaptoid, our Mark 1 has been updated based on where Peter was in his journey at the time of its creation. Imagined to be needed very early in his career, we conceptualized it to be more maker-friendly than his later armors. Its construction is informed by gear materials Peter would have had available to him in a high school workshop setting. So he probably is facing an enemy with a lot of strength and needed it. His specially created hard webbing plates are mounted on bases harnessed to a close-fitting bodysuit, giving him as much flexibility as possible while providing maximum protection. His helmet is motorcycle-inspired in shape, while still featuring the iconic chrome lenses that blend in with the high-polished materials around them. Cool. Chrome. It's all chrome. Like that Spider-Man episode. Future. The Spider Armor Mark 3 suit. That's cool. I like the blue. I miss the blue. I like a lot of color. But this is kind of like a better version of this, I feel like. So let's read about it. As Peter matured in the Marvel's Avengers world, so did his abilities at creating specialty Spider-Man armors. The Mark III, or the Ends of the Earth suit as it's referred to, seeks to visually show that progression. Originally designed by Stefano Caselli for Amazing Spider-Man number 682, this variable threat suit has a heavier look than other Spidey outfits, and that gave us an opportunity to introduce further visual variety into his lineup. I read this comic. I don't remember what he was doing, but if it's Ends of the Earth, I think he made this because Doc Ock made an army of robots to take over New York. And this is the costume Spidey was wearing as he was dealing with that, and he had to basically beat Doc Ock in a Neuralink type of contest type thing, because he put one on that he made to break up the infrastructure, the network of all the robots, and to stop them, take them over and stop them from what they were doing. And he had to kind of battle of the mind with Doc Ock over that. And I think that was around when Doc Ock started getting sick, which led to the events of 700, where Spidey, spoiler, dies because Doc Ock takes over his brain, leading to Superior Spider-Man. Interesting times in the comics for sure. We preserved the large spider torso armor with its anatomy-driven shape and its signature backpack pod. The ceramic upper arm plating provides a wider silhouette while still feeling light in weight, contrasting the streamlined forearm armor containing emitter housings near his wrists. His undersuit has a looser, military-grade look and feel, with added reinforcement around his knees and feet. His helmet retains the angular construction of its design inspiration, making this one of our most aggressive-looking Spider-Man offerings. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness! It's the Noir suit. Guys, I love Spider-Man Noir. I've read the comics. I liked him even before he was a character in Spider-Verse, but Nicolas Cage did a great job, and I hope he's back for the sequel. But I love Spider-Man Noir because Spider-Man Noir is basically the Batman of Spider-Man. It's legit. Spider-Man Noir is so cool. Look at that. I love trench coats, man. They're so cool. Look at that. In Spider-Man Noir #1, Carmen Di Giandomenico's darker take on Spider-Man is easily one of his most beloved redesigns. With its striking black leather trench coat, haphazardly stitched mask, and aviator goggles, this suit is sure to turn heads. One embellishment we made was to incorporate stitched spider iconography into a sweater and jacket to unify the mask with the suit. So you know what? I probably started my love for Spider-Man Noir was probably with Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. Such a great game. But I think that's probably where I was first introduced to him, and then I read the comics, which were awesome, and then obviously Into the Spider-Verse, which is one of the best, if not the best, Spider-Man movie. That is very subjective, but it's definitely up there in the top 5, maybe even the top 3, depending on how you feel about it. It is a great Spider-Man movie. But I love Spider-Man Noir, and I'm so happy this costume is in there, and I definitely am going to plan on picking it up. We hope you enjoyed this brief tour of some of Spider-Man's outfits. Head to our social channels where we'll be revealing more before he launches. We look forward to seeing your Spider-Man shots online when he swings into Marvel's Avengers on November 30th. So that's it, guys. Be on the lookout for November 30th. We are 100% going to be playing content on this channel for our wonderful friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. So if you guys do not want to miss Spider-Man in Marvel's Avengers, us playing him, us discovering his abilities, having a lot of fun, and if you just really like this update video, please leave a like. But if you don't want to miss the future content, including Spider-Man, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and tell all of your friends, family, co-workers, yell it from the rooftops if you want, or sing a song, I love musicals, about your favorite dinosaur, lizard, gaming, singing, rapping, lizard, dino, man. Of course, I have been Nicholas Khan. Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, be as daring as a dinosaur. Flip, flip. I am Nicholas Khan. Khan Clan gonna get strong. Any obstacle in my way, I bust down and keep moving along. Keep moving along.